It is time to learn your cursive capital letters. Woo! We are not learning them in the ABCD all the way in the order. We're going to learn them a little out of order, kind of based on how they're shaped. I do want to point out that there are different types of cursive that you can learn. And this particular type, the Q looks like this, and there is a different way to do a Q. And sometimes there's other letters that maybe your parents might have learned different or might have like loops on them instead of like the little hooks. So just be aware that you may see cursive letters a little different, but this is how we are going to be learning them. So if you go to page 53, you will see the different types of letters, how we're going to learn them. So we're going to start with the super C letters, which are C, A, D, O, Q, and E. And we start with those because they're all formed kind of like a C. If you look at them, they all have kind of that rounded shape a little bit. Then we'll do roller coasters, helicopters, loops, down, and scoop. So go ahead, we're going to go to page 54 to start the letter C. You'll notice that for our uppercase letters, that there's only half of the sheet to practice. There's not quite as many. We won't do 2 a day, but then on the next page is some practice for full words. So this is C, and then we'll go to the next page and do the top part, which are those C words, not the A's, though we'll do those another time. So as always, when I'm teaching you a cursive letter, your pencil has to be down because you are watching, not doing yet. All right, so let me zoom in and let's get started on our C's. So for a cursive C uppercase is almost the exact same as a print C uppercase. The main difference you'll see is it's a little more slanted. It's a little more diagonal instead of almost a perfect circle there. So you are going to just watch. You're going to start a little bit below the top line, and you're going to curve up to the top line around, and then this is where it would connect if there was another letter. All right, so you're just going to, a little below, curve up and around at a slant, and it would connect. And then you would do an in-between. So you start a little bit below, curve up to the top, go around, and connect is where that would connect. Okay, so go ahead and pick up your pencil and do it with me. The very first one, trace it. Ready? Start below the line, curve up to the top line, all the way around, and it would connect. Do it again. Start a little under the line, go up to the top, around, touch the bottom, curve up to connect, and then do a by yourself and in between here. Ready? Start a little below the line, curve up, go all the way around, touch the bottom, and connect. Main thing I do not want to see people doing, go ahead, put your pencil down again. I don't want to see you going so fast because C's are easy that you just start doing this. Those are sloppy, and I do see a difference, don't you? It's not a huge difference, but just make sure that you are being very purposeful with your lines because you're training your hand right now how to do this correctly. Go ahead, like we always do, and spell this word for me. Ready? C-A-T, cat. Kitty cat. C-O-T, cot. Cot is like a little bed, like if you're sleeping on a little like fold out type cot, like little, the only way I can describe it is a bed. All right, so you are going to trace the word, then write it again. Make sure you are doing uppercase. And then after you're done with that page, you'll go to the next page, 55. Your pencil's still down. You can turn the page though. And you're going to do these words. Now, I want you to spell the words for me and then tell me what it is. That way we're practicing remembering all of those lowercase letters. Ready? C-A-L-I-F-O-R-N-I-A. The word is California. That is a state in the United States. Next one, C-A-R-O-L-I-N-A. Carolina. So you have North Carolina and South Carolina. Those are also states in the United States. Next one, C H R I S T M A S. What word? Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas. Next one, C H I N A. What word? China. China is not a state, but it is a country. C O L O R. Color. I can color a picture. And then we'll stop right there because then rest are A's. So remember, just like it says, you're going to trace, then write. Trace and write. So the reason I don't want, I've seen kids before where they trace all of this, every single one, and then they go to write it. No, 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 no. Your hand needs to practice it on this side where you're tracing it, and it's seeing how to shape all of those letters. Because I know sometimes you forget, oh yeah, I forgot how to make an F. So you trace it to remind your hand. Now go back and dot, dot. And now I'm going to try it on my own. You may need to kind of stop if you don't know how to spell it. So C-A, how do I do my L? Okay, and you can look back and then do it. L-I, don't dot it yet. F is like an L, but then it goes straight down to the bottom. F-O, how do I spell it? Oh yeah, there's an R. R-N-I-A. And now go back and dot, dot. Does mine look exactly like that? No, I formed it a tiny bit different, but I did try my best. That's all I ask that you do. So trace and write each one after you finish the ones on page 54. And I will see you later. Aha. Sorry about that one. I do apologize. But seriously, go ahead and get to work. All right? Get busy.